What's up, guys? Ben and Chad here, and we are talking about the Super Bowl. Chad.
Yes, we are talking about the Super Bowl, and I'm so mad that the Broncos are in and not the Patriots. Ugh!
Well, Caleb's also upset the 49ers didn't make it. But anyway, this is the fifth time that the top scoring defense
Statsman already, huh?
is facing this top scoring offense. Chad, what do you think the record is against the defense against the offense?
Who, Denver?
No. In these situations, when the top number one defense in the league is faces the number one offense.
Oh, the defense always wins. Defense wins championships.
4-0.
Yeah, defense wins championships.
Favors the Seahawks.
It's been known for a while, dude. This isn't a revelationary stat, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
No, I'm just making it obvious to people that don't know. I mean, you know, the Seahawks defense has been fantastic this year.
I think the only team that's ever really won straight up on offense was the Saints a few years ago, and even then, like, their defense stepped it up in the playoffs.
They had Saints have never had like traditionally great.
They were the only team that
defense.
scored 30 plus points in every playoff game. Although Denver's doing that right now, so we'll see. No, wait, they only scored 24 against the Chargers. Never mind.
But if we want to talk about some offensive stats here, the points per game differential between the Seahawks and the Denver Broncos is 25.5. Which is a lot.
For the offenses,
For the offenses.
But what about the defenses?
Well, the defenses, you don't want to know that number.
I want to know that number. Tell me that number.
I don't have it on me.
Statsman has failed me.
It was like in the 20s. My point being that Denver's going to have to play defense to win this game. The Seahawks offensively haven't really been that great in the playoffs. I mean, Marshawn Lynch has sort of come to the rescue in a couple of games.
Well, I mean, Denver's defense did stop the Patriots up until like the last 5 minutes of the game.
The offense hasn't been like world beaters this year, but the Broncos are going to have to play defense in this game, and
from the looks of this, it looks like they turn it over and over again.
And they got to hope that they can break down the Seahawks defense, because Seahawks defense, the number one thing they do to you is they get to you, they sack the quarterback, and they get interceptions. They get a lot of turnovers. They score a lot of points off of turnovers. You cannot turn the ball over against
You know what the big
Seahawks.
thing is? Is that they're not playing in Seattle. So, big advantage that Seattle normally has is not going to be there.
Well, the Seahawks have been a better road team this year, which is to their credit.
But they're like nearly unbeatable at home, and then they're defeatable when they're not at home. So
no, I agree. And the Super Bowl is a very quiet atmosphere. I've been told, not a lot of noise, not a lot of
especially it's gonna be freezing cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. The forecast is doesn't look like there's gonna be snow, but it might snow like on Thursday.
God, if there was a snow bowl, that'd be great, right?
I mean, it'd be great, but it's not gonna happen. So.
Two teams that Denver plays in the snow, they'd have the advantage then, wouldn't they? Well,
yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, cold weather, I don't really think it's kind of a push, because I think players on both teams are used to cold weather.
It's cold as long as I'm not there. I don't give a shit.
There. But you know, spoilers: the Seahawks are going to win this game in this prediction.
Well, what do you talk about? The Denver just kicked a field goal. You know, there's 6 minutes left. That makes perfect sense. Madden.
Throw a nice pass here to Marshawn Lynch.
Madden does not understand situational football, and it's really frustrating.
Well, I've tried it. You know, Madden.
There's only so much you can do.
Is hard to tweak, but I just think history dictates the Broncos are not going to win this one. Now, granted, they've had an extra week to come up with a game plan. But
you know what history dictates? History dictates that Peyton Manning's going to choke again. So, yeah, you're right.
Well, Peyton Manning has not been awful in Super Bowls. I believe he's in plus 80 passer rating in Super Bowls, throwing over 70%, Chad. So,
anyways,
there you go, Chad. The Seahawks win. Any final thoughts?
Look forward to next year, guys.
All right, we'll see you guys later.